Good morning. I am doing another get ready with me fresh face look for spring, which I actually did yesterday on my story, but then I couldn't save it. So I'm doing it again. This time I already did my eyebrows, just because I wanted to save time, and I already washed my face and put on my moisturizer and everything. So I would love to hear from you guys if you're watching. Post comments, say hello, tell me what you do, what's your morning routine. It is about 8 minutes. It's not about 8 minutes to 8. It's 8 minutes to 8 right now, and I'm just gonna get ready. So I'm going to start with primer. I use Arbonne's makeup primer, and it's very similar to, I've heard from other reviewers that it's very similar to Smashbox, so I'm going to use about that much, a little drop. I'm just going to put it all over my face with my fingers. I've seen some people use a brush, and if you know why that helps, let me know, because I'd love to know why that's better than using your fingers. I've never used Smashbox primer before, but this primer, it's really soft and smooth and silky, and it really just becomes a base for your face, for your makeup. So I think that's totally awesome, and it helps your makeup stay on, so I find that I don't really need to use setting spray when I make sure that I use this primer. I'm going to let my primer set for a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on to my eyes, because that's my favorite part anyway. So after you do the makeup primer, which I've heard is similar to Smashbox, I actually used a primer similar to ours, except it was a little bit tackier, and that was by Cover Effects. It was their mattifying primer. So let's see. So on my eyes, I used eyeshadow primer. We do have eye primer on our website. It was for our Pure Perks this month, but our Pure Perks just ended on the 15th, so you missed it. But that's one thing to keep an eye out for. Pure Perks is when you get 15% off particular products, an additional 15% off. So it's a really great discount. Okay, so what I'm going to go in and start with is this light shade right here. It's called Quartz. It's like a very neutral pink shade, and I'm going to go in with that as my base color. Now what a base color does is it helps to, first of all, just put color on your eyelid, but also it helps your other colors that you're going to put on top to blend easier. Also, I've noticed that when I put on makeup, I don't make like faces. You know, you watch people put makeup on and they have like their mouths hanging open and things like that, and I don't do that. So I just think it's interesting to see that I don't have that habit. And I wonder why that habit starts too. If you're a person who makes faces when you do makeup, drop a heart below. Give me a heart. So, and the focus of today's look is just a fresh face. So it's going to be really simple, not a lot going on, not a lot of color. Although, man guys, my St. Patrick's Day makeup was on point. I really wish I took a picture of it. So that's the Quartz, and I just kind of put it all over my lid. And then I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Patina, and it's like a dark green. It's a black based shade, but it's very dark green. And I'm going to use it like an eyeliner. So I'm just going to pat my brush in it. And I'm going to go right at the base of my lashes. Can't do it in the big mirror. I need to use the little mirror, guys. So I put it in at the base of my lashes. I'm just starting in the middle, and then I'm going out. And I'm creating a little bit of like a cat eye, just kind of smoking it out in the corner. And this will just add a little bit of extra dimension to your face. So I'm just smoking it out in the corner. You make a C shaped around the corner of your eye. I don't know why I said I don't have anything else to say. Alright. So that's one eye, and that's the other eye that does not have the patina on yet. So far I've only put on 2 colors. You can see I put on the Quartz as my base, and then I put on the Patina just in the outer corners, a little bit as a liner towards the middle of the eyelid. I didn't put it all the way in because I'm actually going to go in with a third color, which is optional. You don't have to use the third color. The colors I've used so far is Quartz and Patina, both by Arbonne, and it's in this little magnetic palette. So there's a hole on the bottom. You can just stick I think you can fit a stick or a pin through to pop it out, and so you can customize your makeup colors, which I think is awesome. They have a duo pack and they have a quad pack. So next step, oh yes, I said I was going to put in a third color. So my third color, you guys, the color of the season is lavender. Actually, it's another color that's very similar to lavender, but I don't remember what it was. I think I didn't know how to say the name, so I didn't try to remember. But it's basically lavender, and I don't have the lavender shade by Arbonne, so I'm using a Dainty, which is a kind of a pale lavender glittery cream shadow from Younique. And I'm just going to use that as highlight and on the inner corner of my eye. I need to get a little mirror out. I can't do my makeup in the phone. Who can do their makeup in your phone? Let me know. Put a like or a laughing emoji or something. So I'm just going in at the inner corners. Now I'm going to hit under the eyes. And if you have any questions about anything, makeup, my regular morning routine, I don't know, anything, my hair, whatever, let me know. Okay, so I hit the inner corner of my eyes, and the lighting's not very good in here, so I'm really sorry if you guys literally can't see anything that I'm doing, but I promise it looks really good. Just saying, yesterday I need to invest in one of those selfie light things. Not a selfie light, but I guess a mirror light or a makeup light for your mirror. I don't know what they're called, but they're lights that you can put up on your mirror so that you can see your makeup better. I put a little bit too much on that side. Whoops. Another pro tip. So the skin around your eyes is really sensitive, and it's thinner, like way thinner than the skin on your face. So that's why it's important to use eye creams and eye makeup primers, because those are made for the skin around your eyes. You don't want to use face primer and face moisturizers around your eyes. I'm going to wait till this dries so that I can just blend it out because I don't want to put highlight all the way over there. And then I'm going to use this as a highlight underneath my brow bone. So, as I was saying, the skin around your eyes is more sensitive and a lot thinner than the skin on the rest of your face. And because of that, it wrinkles a lot easier and sags a lot easier based on the things you do. So when you're doing your eye makeup, you want to hold your brushes back here. If you hold your brushes up here while you're doing your eye makeup, you're putting a lot of pressure on your eyes, and that's going to cause things like sagging and wrinkles. So you don't want to do that. Another thing too is, especially the skin under your eyes, because it's so thin, it dries out so quickly. So you want to make sure that you use a concealer that is going to moisturize that skin underneath your eyes, and it's not going to just cover it and dry it out. An example of concealers that might do that is if you have a concealer that contains mineral oil or petroleum, any type of petroleum product, don't use it under your eyes, because all it's going to do is dry out that skin under your eyes, because it doesn't go into your pores. It actually covers your skin so that your pores cannot breathe, and as a result, it dries your skin out, and because it dries your skin out, it tricks your skin into thinking that it needs to produce more oils. So then you're probably thinking, wow, this area under my eyes is so oily. Well, it might be the concealer you're using or the foundation. You got to make sure that that kind of stuff is not in your makeup, because that's really going to cause your skin to produce extra oils that your face probably doesn't need. Alright. Let me go back to highlighting my brow bone. So after I do my eyes, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and basically blend everything, especially this super shiny shimmery highlight that I just put under my eyes. So blend, blend, blend. So now at this point, I've got 3 colors on my eyes, and I'm just going to stop there, because if I'm trying to do a fresh spring look, you know, you don't want a lot of makeup on your eyes. Also, like I said, the third color that I put on, Dainty, is optional because it's super, super glittery, and I just love glitter. But if you don't like glitter, you don't have to do a glittery shade. You can do, you can use, if you have like a matte white eyeshadow, or you can just use concealer too. I've seen people do that, use concealer as a highlighter in their inner corners and under their brow bone. And then that way too, it also cleans up your eyebrows. But so now, like I said, I don't use eyeliner, so I'm just going to move on to mascara. So I have It's a Long Story mascara by Arbonne. What I love about this stuff is one tube will last me about 5 to 6 months. And oh, pro tip with your mascara, if you put your mascara in your tube and then you pump it like this to get mascara on it, don't do that. Don't do that. What it does is it just gets more air into your tube, into your product. And you don't want to do that because that sometimes causes like clumps and drying out of your products. So you want to put your wand in and you just want to swirl it around your tube. That's how you want to get mascara onto your wand. So this is the mascara wand. It's really nice and long. It actually is straight, but because I've been using it all the time, it like slowly curved to the form of my lashes, which is kind of cool. And I'm going to do each eye differently, okay? Because I saw my friend do this trick, so I'm going to try it. So basically what I've always done since high school is I've wiggled my mascara at the base and then wiggled up. And that was to make sure that I don't get any clumps, because if you wiggle your mascara on your lashes, you don't get any clumps. So you do a little bit on top, and then you wiggle. Another thing I learned, and I learned that from a magazine, by the way, another thing that I learned from the same magazine was that if you don't like your nose, and I didn't really like my nose for a long time, and I'll admit it's still not my favorite feature on my face, but It's there and it's part of what makes me beautiful, so that's okay. But if you want to draw focus away from the center of your face, you're going to put more mascara on the outer eyelashes of your eyes because that will draw more focus up into your eyes. So that's generally what I do. So I don't know why, but it's really hard for me to talk while I put on mascara. Like I can talk to you while I put on lipstick, but not while I put on mascara. Alright, I don't want to touch that too much because, you know, with mascara, less is more, right? Okay, and then I'll show you the other trick that I just saw. And basically what it is you roll your wand at the base of your lashes and then just swoop it up. So we'll see how that works for me. I'm a little nervous, guys. Pray for me. So I roll it and then you swoop up. I don't know. Is there a difference? Let's put another coat on and see. Because did you know that a lot of times, sometimes it's not even the mascara. I mean, sometimes it is a mascara. Sometimes the formula is a little whack. And you're like, okay, this mascara is not the greatest. But a lot of times, too, it could be how you're applying the mascara. Okay, I can totally see the difference. So I think, I don't know if you can tell, but I think when you roll it, I think it helps curl your lashes a little bit better. Whereas when I just wiggle it, it kind of stays straight. So now I want to roll it on this side. Is it okay to do that? Yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I bet any makeup artist, if she ever watches this video, she'll probably just cringe at what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. The mascara on that I tried already. So my mascara wand got stuck. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Alright, so with mascara, less is more. And I already have long eyelashes. Like without mascara, I can see my eyelashes. And I just love mascara, so I always wear it. And okay. So what I love about this mascara is it has plant peptides in it to help your eyelashes grow. So I've been asked if Arbonne has an eyelash serum, and no, Arbonne does not have an eyelash serum, but our mascara has plant peptides to help your eyelashes grow. So it's kind of the same thing. It helps nourish your eyelashes, and it's soft to the touch. So after it dries, you know, sometimes mascaras have that brittle, hard texture. Not Arbonne's. No, when I touch my eyelashes, it feels like I'm touching my real eyelashes, and that's a really big reason why I love it so much. Because I always wore mascara, but I always hated that hard, brittle feeling that your eyelashes had. And so Arbonne doesn't do that, and I just think that's so amazing. Alright, so eyes are done. Look how simple that looks. I have the Arbonne lip treatment. It helps keep your lips from getting super chapped or save your lips from being chapped if they are chapped. And it also helps with minimizing the fine lines and wrinkles around the edges of your lips. So if you are someone who drinks from a straw a lot, I do, or if you're a smoker, or if you just have lines around your lips and you don't know why, then I would recommend this product. Now what I'm going to do, that's a lot. There we go. I'll just move that to the top lip. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is use my Genius Ultra to really help it push it all the way, like soak it into my skin. Genius Ultra is a safe, gentle ultrasound device that helps push products deeper into your skin so that it reaches all the microscopic ridges of your skin that we cannot reach with our fingers. And that's what this does. It just helps you out with that. So I turned it on. It's on the lowest heat setting. See that little light right there? It'll stay on for 1 minute. You'll know because it has a little vibration, which the only purpose of the vibration is to let you know that it's on. And then it'll stop after 1 minute. It's just weird. You're like watching me put a giant face iron on my lips. It's basically what it is. It's kind of like a face iron. Because you're ironing out your wrinkles. Get it? I think it's funny. It's funny. Just laugh. It's okay. I'm laughing with you. It doesn't do anything by itself. You have to use it with the product. It enhances whichever product you're using with it, really. Okay. The results come faster and they last longer, and I'm all for that. And I think the coolest thing too about that is like our products are already made to produce long-lasting results, so then you add the Genius Ultra and it lasts even longer. It's just like a win-win all the way around. Okay, let's go on to my face. So I already put primer on the beginning of this video. We're doing a fresh face, so I'm not going to use liquid foundation, guys. If you have powder foundation, you could use that, but I don't really use powder foundation. So I'm going to use a CC Cream in the shade Light. Right there, shade Light. And this shade is actually too dark for my skin now because I lost my tan. So I'm hoping that this summer I'll get a little bit of a tan and get this shade back. But since it's a sheer to light coverage, so even though it's a little bit darker than my current skin shade, it still kind of works. Kind of. Alright, so I'm just rubbing it all over my face. So the CC Cream is kind of like a tinted moisturizer. We call it a 10-in-1 because it has like 10 other benefits than just coloring and moisturizing your face. It also is supposed to help with evening. So while it's on your face, it also works as a product. So it'll help with, I have to move my hair because I can't see my face. It'll help with evening out your skin tone, so getting rid of redness over time. But it helps minimize wrinkles, and it helps take care of blemishes. So if you have acne, this is a really good product to use instead of foundation. Things like that. And I love that it's not super heavy too. So I just put on, shoot, did I show you how much I put on? I don't think I did. I only put on like a pea-sized amount. I don't know why I'm panicking about that. But I put on a pea-sized amount of CC Cream. So, and I just put it all over my face, and that was enough. Set it with translucent powder because, 1, our translucent powder has SPF, and 2, I'm going to go in with bronzer to add a little bit more dimension to my face. And since I'm going to use a powder bronzer, even though we do have a stick bronzer, which is awesome, but I'm going to use a powder bronzer today just because I think it'll be better for the more mattified look that I'm going for, especially since I put shimmer in my eyes. I don't want to put shimmer all over my face because we're trying to do a fresh look. Okay, I have to tell myself that because I really just love to go all out with my eye makeup. So if I just repeat that we're doing a fresh spring look, you know, not a lot of makeup, I'll deliver it, right? Okay. So our Setting Pretty translucent powder is so pretty. It comes in a tub like this with the little, I can't really show you because there's product on top. Here's the product on top, but the screen underneath, it's not one of those hard plastic screens. It's like a little, like a trampoline. It's like a little bungee screen. And I think what's awesome about that is that means when you get to the bottom of your tub, you'll be able to reach your product. You won't have to go through so much hassle trying to tap it all out. So that's cool. And our translucent setting powder has SPF 15, and I use the Restorative Day Cream with no SPF, and the CC Cream does not have any SPF. So I want to make sure I put a little bit of SPF on my face. Although, oh no, you know what I forgot? I forgot concealer. That's okay. I don't need concealer today. I will say that I heard on the radio that scientists say that even just having a layer of makeup on, even if you don't have SPF on, helps to protect your skin from the sun. So ladies, if you forgot to put, your sunscreen, moisturizer, or your day cream without SPF, then just put a little bit of makeup on. It'll protect your skin still. It won't protect your skin as well as using products with SPF in them, but it helps a little bit. And I'm all for a little bit. A little help goes a long way, doesn't it? Alright. So I just used this fluffy tapered brush. I don't know why. I have this amazing holiday palette from Arbonne. The Arbonne Holiday, I think it's called the Starlight Glow palette. And so it comes with blush. This is the blush. I don't even know. My lighting is so terrible. I'm sorry, guys. But it comes with a blush and then a highlighter. And it has a bronzer and a contour. So this is the bronzer. It's more matte. And this is the contour. The contour is really shimmery. So I'm going to use this bronzer. And I'm just going to go in really light with it. I did see... I can't talk and contour at the same time. So I did see that one tip is to go by your ears, this little cute thingy inside your ear. You kind of just go by there, and I go diagonally down. Basically, wherever you want your cheekbones to appear to be, or wherever your cheekbones are. I don't have any cheekbones, so I kind of have to make it look like I do. That's where you put your contour under, and you put your blush on top of the high point of your cheeks. I know that much. So I'm just going to put a little bit here and a little bit here, and I'm going to get a nice other super fluffy brush like this one and just blend it out. I'm going to put some bronzer just up at my hairline. What this does is it'll make your forehead appear shorter. I don't always do this because I don't think I have a necessarily, whoa, look at that hair, a necessarily long forehead, but sometimes I feel like with however my hair is being done, it looks better if I use a little bit. So put a little bit at the top, and I'll be ready to go, which is perfect timing because I have 4 minutes to spare. Woohoo! But I forgot my lips. Okay, here we go. Where's my lip stuff? Okay, I'm going to go in with the color. I know I'm so all over the place this morning. That's how I am every morning. I apologize. So I'm going to go in the color Posey. It's the lip liner by Arbonne. And it retracts up. And I discovered that it comes with a sharpener on accident, actually, in my unboxing video. I was trying to show you guys how to twist it up, but I couldn't figure it out. Then I accidentally pulled off the bottom and realized it was a sharpener. If you want to see me do that, you can just go to my unboxing video. So I'm going to line my lips. I start with my Cupid's bow. And the other day, I was watching my friend Andrea put on her lip liner, and she just went like, swoop, and I was like, I can't do that. I have to, basically, I kind of feather it on in short strokes. Okay, so eyeliner, lip liner on, and the color Posey. And if you're thinking, whoa, that's so pink, Jazz, don't worry. Just watch. Okay. So now I'm basically filling in my lip with the liner, but very lightly, because I'm going to show you another trick. And guys, I should have taken a picture yesterday. My lipstick lasted all day. I was so amazed. So here's a little trick that I do. This is the lipstick in the color Lily, which is it's a little bit shimmery. Sorry guys, I really like shimmery stuff. And our lipsticks smell like watermelon, which I love. They have watermelon extracts in it that help keep your lips moisturized, so it's totally awesome. Okay, so I have a brush, I have my lipstick. I'm going to put a little bit of lipstick on my brush. And I'm just going to brush it on a very thin layer. What this does is it basically helps my lip color go into those little grooves in your lips so that your color stays on longer. I'm just going to press that together. I want to lock it in. And sometimes when I rub my lips together, I end up covering my Cupid's bow. So all I do is I take my pinky, my trusty little pinky, and I just wipe it right there. And look, my Cupid's bow is back. And it doesn't even look weird or unnatural or anything. So I think that's cool. Okay, so now I put on my liner. And then I put a thin layer of my lipstick on with my brush. And now I'm just going to go in with my lipstick. Okay, now this is the finished look. So I got my eyes on, very neutral colors, no eyeliner. I just used mascara, and then I just put on kind of a neutral pink lipstick shade. I used a lip liner that was a little bit darker, and really that's just because it's a little bit darker. I think it adds a little bit more dimension. But anyway, thanks for getting ready with me. Real quick, one more minute, I'm going to tell you about my spring clean crew that I want to form. I'm looking for 8 people who are ready to clean their bodies because, guys, it's the perfect time to not only get ready for summer because you're going to be going, if you live in Hawaii or on the East Coast or the West Coast, you're going to be going to the beach. I know that. Don't worry. You don't have to brag to me about it. But I am going to be going to the lake, riding jet skis, and like going fishing. Guys, I just want to help you succeed in whatever your goals might be. You know, maybe you are a parent who just wants to make healthier choices for your entire family and you want an easy way to do that. Well, I can help you with that. Maybe you are a college student who wants to eat healthier. You're tired of eating at the food court or in the cafeteria. I can help you with that too. Maybe you are someone who wants to lose weight or build muscle. Maybe you're someone who, you know, you gained 10 pounds over the holiday season that you haven't been able to lose. I'll help you lose those 10 pounds. Don't worry. So I'm looking for a spring clean crew, and this is not a diet, guys. What we're actually doing is for 30 days, we're going to remove foods that are allergenic, acidic, and addictive. And the reason why we're going to do that is because after those 30 days, when we start eating those foods again, we're going to incorporate them in a way that we are able to listen to our bodies and find out what foods our bodies really don't like. Because the best way to eat, guys, is the way that your body tells you to eat, you know? What I love about this program is we teach you how to eat good food, then we teach you how to listen to your body. And that's it. And, I mean, it's a system that's set up for success. The only way you can fail is if you quit. So I really encourage anyone who's just thinking about it to at least reach out to me. Let me send you a video, give you more information about it, no pressure. And if it's something you decide you want to do, that's great, that's awesome. If you bring a friend, your sign-up fee is waived. Our group starts on April 2nd. So if you want to make sure that you get all your stuff in time, I would recommend placing your order by the 26th. But I will take orders until the 28th. There's just no guarantee that your products will be there in time, but I'll take orders for the April 2nd group until March 28th. So think about it, ask me for more information, get on it. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me today, and have a wonderful, blessed day.
Be strong and courageous. Be strong.